This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K.
Brand new day, brand new week, and here's my finance bits with Saurabh Mittal, my finance expert. Hey, how was your weekend? And I hope colleagues and you are safe and healthy.
All well, Rishi. Thank you so much.
Saurabh, I've been getting repeated SMSs from my public sector bank, one of the banks that I bank with, and they've been asking me to do a re-KYC and visit the branch. And obviously, one is a little skeptical in the pandemic times. I heard somewhere that Doorstep services are being offered by public sector banks. Will stuff like re-KYC be in it? What is in it? What is not? Would you just handhold us through that, please?
So it's a great thing, and erstwhile, where these private banks were offering various club memberships depending on your bank balances, I think public sector banks are now coming up with Doorstep services for a nominal cost. Let me first tell you with how it starts. You have to first register for this Doorstep service, and you can register by in your mobile application or in their website, or even by calling a call center. There are some details that you have to give by filling up a form, and then you can register for the service. The option is available for someone who has his residence which is in 5 kilometers of the bank branch, and you also need to activate an SMS facility, which I believe you already have, but most of people don't have, on your registered mobile number. After this registration process completed, a confirmation SMS sent, and then you can avail those services. So once you have registered and you want to book a Doorstep service, again, you can use the bank's toll-free number or website or mobile app. And some banks are, the only thing is that some public sector banks are still developing this service, and these modules are in process. But I'm sure by October 2020, all of them will have the service available on their platform.
Now let's actually come to the services which are available under Doorstep banking. Please take us through that.
Yeah, so like you said, account holders can book financial and non-financial banking services. So just to give an example, non-financial transactions include picking up check, or creating a demand draft for yourself, or requesting an account statement, asking for a new checkbook request, getting your term deposit renewed, your form 16 and other forms like 15G and 15H, which is used for TDS certificate. So financial transactions can also be booked, which includes deposit and withdrawal of cash between a certain range. So it has an upper or a lower limit for it. The Doorstep bank service will only be offered at the address which is registered with your bank account.
Also, safety has become such a huge issue in these days, day and times. Saurabh, how does one know if the bank agent visiting us is absolutely genuine or not?
Like you said, and especially so much of bank fraud happening, bank is taking care of that. So you must personally verify the service code with the Doorstep service agent. You will get the service code or a case ID on your registered mobile number as soon as you book the service as an SMS. Only if the service code or the case ID matches with the one available with the agent code, you should proceed with the service request fulfillment. But as always, we have been saying, you should never share your account number, your ATM card or PIN details with any person or with the servicing agent.
Well said. And what are the charges for Doorstep banking?
So, like I said, these are nominal charges as far as I understand. Just to give an example, State Bank of India is charging 75 rupees plus GST. Union Bank of India is charging, say, 200 rupees plus GST. So, in all, different banks have different charges, but I believe that the service range would be anywhere between this range of 75 rupees to 200 rupees for a service request. Also, you have to remember that this money, you don't have to pay this money to the servicing agent. It will automatically be debited from your bank account.
Yeah, so no money to exchange hands between you and the agent who's showing up at your doorstep. How do you view this, and what's your recommendation?
So obviously, it's a very good initiative, especially in this challenging time, and more importantly for our senior citizens. Withdrawal or deposit of amount will vary from bank to bank account. As I said, there will be a range. Some banks are accepting a minimum account of 5,000. Some are even ready to do a transaction at 1,000 rupees. So the charges and these limits will vary. It obviously makes sense for all of us to inquire these details and register ourselves for these Doorstep services with your respective bank.
Fair enough. What's your quotable code for the day, buddy?
It's a great quote from Bob Hope. He says, a bank is a place that will lend you money if you can prove that you don't need it.
Well said. Otherwise, how are you going to pay your installments? Wonderful. All right. Have a good day. But before you go, if you want to reach out to you for financial tips or advice, where can we reach out?
You can put a mail to me. My ID is saurabh@cwa.co.in. Also, I'm on Twitter. My handle is Saurabh S. Mittal.
Bye.
See you.